Morning, guys. Strengths in the house here. Thanks for all the support I'm getting, especially for the people that are sending a little super thanks my way. Because I really am trying to help people to the very best of my ability and try to allow them to make as little mistakes as possible by suggesting components that I've not only had, but I still live with today and will never sell. There's just, for me, I can use the word never. Never sell the spatial audios. I will never sell the line magnetic or the pure fidelity. They just provide too much musical engagement and they're too gorgeous to look at. They click all the boxes. So that leads me into, a piece that I just talked about a couple weeks back here, and surely you didn't think that'd be the last you'd hear of it. I did a world premiere on the Orchard Audio Streamer Premium. And I've known about Leo and Orchard Audio for a while, and he's as boutique as they get. He's basically a one-man show putting out really, really high-value GAN-fed amplifiers and streamers, right? And ever since I started the channel, I just thought, well, maybe what if I do want a product here? Like, I know I'm not going to focus on reviews 100%, but how am I going to do it? I guess I'm going to have to reach out and show them my reputation on the used audio sites and that kind of stuff. And that's what I did. I reached out, and within a week, I had the power amp and this premium unit here. So it's been here a couple weeks, and I look for certain things right off the bat. Do I like the look? Well, not only do I like it, I love it. It's absolutely gorgeous what he's done. It's kind of like a clamshell curved brushed aluminum chassis with an angled faceplate. It's about 12 inches wide, so it's not tiny. 3-4 inches tall. So, I could show you the pictures here. This is my little poor production way I'm going to do it. But you can see there, right, guys? Come on. I think it's gorgeous. I just love everything about it. It's even got a headphone section there. And you can see the engraved logo right into the metal. Like, these kinds of things cost big, big dollars. And I know that because even my Bel Canto, the logo's not engraved. You have to go up to the 20 grand piece to get that. So right off the bat, aesthetic-wise, it's gorgeous. The screen, when lit up, is very, very vibrant. And here's... there's the back, which is also very impressive. If you can see the inputs there, see how they're housed in their own little pockets like that? I'm using RCA with it, but it's wicked to have it, that you can have XLRs. But the way they grip on in their little own housing there, it's just awesome. Then you got your Ethernet. You can also use your external DACs or connect hard drives. And then you got your SPDIF even. Now, I don't see too many streamers, and it has its own internal DAC, which we'll get into. It's superb. Not too many streamers offer this kind of connectivity, build quality. It's got a touch screen that's just beautiful. It navigates beautifully. They just don't for this price, and it's on sale for $1,250 US. And I'm going to get honest here. This actually blows away the other really expensive streamers I've had in here. It's better than the Lumen T2, which was $8,000. It's not even close, actually. It's much more musical. The insight into the music is done in a way that there's detail, but it's very natural. And it just was not with the T2. There was glare, there was hardness, there was edges. This has got nothing. It's got none of that. Like, the more I tried to pick out the flaws so that I didn't have to buy it, didn't have to, but I wasn't looking to buy anything. But the line magnetic, other than the CD player, it could have used another source. So, yeah, the more I listened, the more I was impressed. The Volumio app is also superb. I've had many, many softwares, guys, all the best of them. The Inuus Sense, the Arender Conductor, the Orlick Lightning, the Lumen app. They're all very, very good, and the Volumio is just as good as any of those. Also, another thing that prompted me to make this purchase is it's got the online software upgrade. You don't have to grab a USB stick and load it into the computer or any of that. all done online. So the aesthetic is amazing, the connectivity is amazing, build quality is superb, prices for what you're getting here, the DAC it really, really shines, okay? So I'm usually one to say leave the DAC out unless I'm really, so you can, you know, continue down that DAC rabbit hole if you so speak, because it is one in its own, but you don't have to with this piece. I'm telling you right now, it's a plug and play, absolute music machine. It's phenomenal, guys, and that's why I've purchased it. And very proud to own it. I love it. Just fits perfectly down there at the bottom. Can't quite see it there, but it's down on, yeah, it's down there. You can see the screen glowing down there. That runs into the line magnetic. I've been playing it almost every day. It's absolutely incredible, man. I just did not think it would be as good as it is. And although the Inuus Pulse Mini is also very good, it comes in at less money because this is on sale. So you're looking at over $2,000 when it isn't. And it's even $2,000 right now with the sale price. So the Pulse Mini is $1,800. As a streamer, it's absolutely superb. Inuus are my favorite, right? Like if I'm gonna send someone to a reference endgame streamer, I've already done that for 6 frickin' subscribers of mine, and they've all chimed back saying, "I can't believe it, Dave, you're right." And these aren't rookies. These are people that have been doing this a while, and it took me a while to stumble on and get the Inuus in my room as well. But you know, it just edges out the Pulse Mini with the internal DAC. It's just it's just a better DAC inside. It's more musical. It's got more body, more weight. But I do recommend the Pulse Mini to people as well. I think that's a superb piece. Build quality. It's a tiny little guy. It's a lot smaller than this. But if you want to spend a little more money, well, it's quite a bit after, you know, shipping, duty, taxes, all that. So, but you hear it, guys. I have to recommend the product 100%. It's right now at its price compared to what I've heard with the lumens and things like this. Those are completely digital sounding devices, and I don't want to get anyone raise your backs for lumen owners or anything like that. I had really good, the internal DAC T2 on its own. It was terrible for the money, just terrible. Sure, the streamer capability, I will say, is very good, the app, and very stable and enjoyable to use. But if you're going to include a DAC, you know, in a unit that's that much money, it's got to be great. And it just wasn't even close. Nor was the Arender A10. The sound was almost dull and very flat. The Wolfson DAC chips, dual mono, whatever you want to call them, dual mono, it didn't save it from leaving my room. So as I say, for me, this is the best streamer with a DAC built in that I've come across into the room, okay? It just is. At that price, I just think it's a no-brainer. Absolutely superb product. So, I mean, that's going to be it for this piece. I'll share on it, you know, again, because I own it. And I do that. I refresh because I own these pieces. They don't come in for a review and then I hype them up and then they leave. No. If they're that good, they're staying. I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. Anyways, guys, like and subscribe. And there's a super thanks down there that you can send the shrink a buck or buy me a coffee. Thanks so much.